Okay. What we have to learn? Bushfire. Am I correct, children?
STJ.
Right. And before you go through this one that I had sent you.
Yes,
Huh?
teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Good. Okay, drought. So we shall do a kind of this one, a review and go to the next, because that bushfire, it has a very, a simple one. So we can, we can do something with that. So before that, we have to do a recall on drought. Okay. So 6.4, I think, drought. So here, okay, the first one is, what is drought? What is drought? There should be a very simple answer, right? Unexpected delay. Okay, unexpected delay. What is delaying? In receiving rain for number of days. That is we call drought. Okay, right. So you can see this picture. This picture, it says, the places where the drought is occurred, the place would be dried out. Okay, would be dried out, and even the water, that also the water gets dried, right? So dried up of water, and also the land gets cracked. You can see this picture very, have a closer look. So here, this place, I have taken this picture from that, we have learned that Sahel region in Africa, Sahara and everything, those are deserted area. So here, this place is the whole place is so, completely cracked. Okay, so we can't see any water bodies or something, even a puddle of water there, right? And the next one, look at here. So easily that we can define. So drought is this one. And here, the weather scientist, British Canada, okay, and also Australia. These people, they have defined the drought, because all over the world, the people are there, the weather scientists are there, and they define the weather, that drought in their country. How? Okay, so for example, British, how do they define whether it is drought or not? Okay, and then next one we learn that however people have to face the hazard, whatever the things that goes, right, related to this drought, that the people, they have to face this hazard. Okay, then what will be happen? Okay, water supply. What will be happen to the water supply is not sufficient. Why? Due to changes in pattern of rainfall. The rainfall pattern will be changed, as well as the amount of rainfall will be changed. So there is a what do you call, a mistake, that spelling mistake is there. That is not amount, that is amount, right? Then we'll move the next one. Areas mostly affected by drought. Okay, Central African, this is the Sahel region, which is colored here. Okay, the place where the regions that are colored here, that is only Sahel region. Next one, Midwest zone, right? And the next one, Central Australia. Look at here, the whole major part of Australia is considered as a arid zone. The next one, the areas of Hyderabad, Gujarat, and Maharashtra in India. Look at here. Eastern part of China. I searched the images, but I couldn't get correct, properly, so I didn't take that. The next one, we learned about the impacts of droughts. Okay, these are the impacts, right? Presence of severe water scarcity, destruction of farmlands, infertility of soil, destruction of biodiversity, damage to vegetation cover. And you didn't learn this one, prevention. எப்படி நாங்க அதை prevent பண்றது? How can we prevent it? How can we protect it, or how can we mitigate that, right? So these are some mitigation active, right? You can go through this. Managing droughts, how can we manage that, also given here, right? So children, did you go through this one? Yes, children. Who is there? Yes, Basit, are you there? What is the meaning for forestation? Huh?
காடு உருவாக்குதா?
Yes, yes. Meelkadakam. Very good. Forestation. Right. So we have learned this one, and then next one we learn cyclones. Fast. The hard blowing wind. How? How is the wind? It is hard. So hard blowing. The wind is blowing. Okay. How? Hard blowing wind. Spinning fast. Right? Spinning means sulalder. Right? Wind spinning fast. Swirl originating or sulal ondu uruvagudu with an intense center of low pressure on the surface of the tropical oceans is called cyclones. Okay, so I have given you that simple definition for cyclones in the last week, so you can get it. And also I have given this how tropical storms are formed. That also I have given here. Look at here. So that I have told you where in which ocean that happens is in tropical ocean. Tropical oceans means where it has high temperature, right? There the temperature prevails in high, right? So the next one here. So this second picture, it's saying that that swirl, spinning, right? Here the third picture, look at here, right? So so therefore that swirl is made here, swirl is formed here. So this is the way of that one. The next one here I have given the picture that whirlwind. Whirlwind means sulal kaatru. This is the way of the origination of cyclone. Here that cross section is given. Okay, thus that cross section is given here. The next one, what is the formation of cyclone? Okay, what is the formation of cyclone? Eppadi cyclone form ஆகுது? The next one we learned which areas are affected mostly by cyclone. Indonesia, southern coastal areas of the United States of America, and the Bay of Bengal, surroundings areas of Bay of Bengal. Next one, different names are denoted for the cyclones in the world, right? So you learn this one, and also areas where cyclones occur in the world and the impacts of cyclone you learn, and the last one. Okay, then today children that we have to learn bushfire, as it is a very simple one. Okay, as it is simple one, it has no any vast areas that should be covered. So I am just explaining the most important things that we have to learn in bushfire. So this is the last subunit that you have to learn, natural hazards in the world. So bushfires, okay, and bushfires, it has another name that calls wildfires. Even we can call it as wildfires. That's also the same thing, right? And next, first one you should understand what is bushfires. What is bushfires, right? Look at here. Occurrence of fire. So bushfire means what? Fire. Niruppu uruvagudal. Occurrence of fire. How? What happens to the fire? And its rapid expansion, right? It expands, right? It expands rapidly, right? Quicker, right? It gets, it means that it's that expansion will be in a rapid manner. Where? In forest, scrublands, and grasslands, right? All these three things will be destroyed. How? Naturally. That occurrence of fire will be naturally or through human activities. Through human activities. Okay. So this is we call bushfire. The next one. The main reasons for the occurrence of bushfire are, look at here, look at this picture, right? Look at this picture. This picture says something. What? Here, in this picture, what are the things are there in the picture? Tell me.
Animals.
Animals are
Animals,
there.
fire,
Yeah, usually what animals they are? Are they?
kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Right, kangaroo, okay, okay, right, kangaroo, okay. That animals has some
Wild
categories now.
animals.
Very good, wild animals. What are the other things are there? What are the other things?
Trees.
Plants. Okay, the plants are trees and plants are there. Okay, it means trees and plants also. That trees, it has also some categories that we say scrublands, then that, aphids means தொற்றிப்படரக்கூடிய பயிர்கள் and vegetation cover and creepers. There are, right, there are kind of, categories in plants, something like that in animals. Okay, and the main reasons are aridity and drought, right? Usually these two are the main reasons. Aridity means that also says varachi, drought means that also says varachi. But aridity means, that the place, which place is, commonly and, generally that place is arid region. In some areas, those are not arid region, those are not dry region, but if the place gets, getting delayed in getting the water, I mean the rainfall, then that place will get drought. So that is the difference between the aridity and drought. Okay, drought, that would occur, right? That would occur in a particular time of period in a land, okay, in a region. But aridity means that region will be arided throughout the year. So, for example, in Sri Lanka, when we consider Sri Lanka, Hambantota and Mannar, they are arid regions, right? But drought, the drought would come in any places of the world. Can you understand, children? Can you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. If you have any doubts, you may say me, okay? Let me know. Next one, reasons for the occurrence of bushfire. What are the reasons that we have learned now? So that we can divide the reasons into two. One is natural reasons, another one is human activities. Due to some natural reasons, bushfire occur. And also this human activity, due to some human activities also, that bushfire occur. Right, and natural reason, when we consider the first one, look at here, the natural. Yes. Right, now look at here, natural reasons, severe droughts and dry winds. Severe droughts and dry winds. Children, droughts in some areas of India, that those places are under droughts. And also, dry winds. Dry winds means you can remember, or wherever you might have listened to news or something, that I have listened to, several times, that that some areas of Pakistan, that those areas, they get dry winds sometimes. So dry winds is a problem. So due to dry winds also, that forest, that jungles, they get fire. Okay, next one, occurrence of fire, not four. So there are some mistakes. Very sorry. Occurrence of fire due to abrasion of tree trunks together. Abrasion means ondroda ondu uraidal. So that trunks of the trees, they get abrasion, and finally it gets fire. Okay, that that forest, the trunks are very harder, right? They are not usually, they are not stems, they are trunks. Therefore that the trunks are hard, so that when they get into another, collided into another, so it gets fire, right? And the next one is lightning, right? Lightning, during the lightning time also, right? So that time also, that this one, the bushfire occurs. Next one, volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption. So due to that time also, volcano, it it erupts number of things out, right? So it releases number of things out, so they come into the places, the region where the trees are there, where the forest is there. So the forest, they can get the fire, right? So that is we call bushfire. And the next one, human activities. Even not only the natural reasons, there are some human activities to cause wildfire. The first one is causing fire due to carelessness, right? Due to some carelessness of people. Carelessness means careless activities of people that places get fire. Next one, setting fire, right? Deliberately doing something to destroy the forest. That also there are some people they do. Right? Nowadays, if you watch television, you may see, right, something like these people, right? Illegally, they are doing some other work to get the benefits from the forest. So these are illegal activities of human beings. Okay. Then we'll move to the next one. Countries where constant bushfire occur in the world. So bushfire, it occurs in the world constantly, right? I mean frequently, that there are some places of some countries of the world, they get bushfire. Number one is Australia. Australia is very important country that because right frequently again and again it gets bushfire. Next one, Canada. Next one, United States of America. If you say that, if you watch television, they say, right? Recently also in California, in some other parts of America also, the forests that have been under bushfire. Next one, France, China, Indonesia, and Central African countries. In all these countries get bushfire frequently. Okay. So especially you should understand this Australia, Canada, United States of America, and also the Central African countries. But usually we have watched all these places, Australia, Canada, and United States of America. What is the meaning for impacts, children? Yes, right, Sala. What is the meaning for impacts?
விளைவுகள்.
விளைவுகள். Are they bad impacts or good impacts?
Bad.
Bad.
Bad
Very
impact.
good. Bad impacts. Right? And the number one, damages caused to human life, property, and houses. Okay? When it comes to bushfires, where which forest is called that lungs of the world? Oh, yes.
Amazon.
Amazon. Amazon also, got under fire now. You could remember that time we were at school. Yes, I told you.
It's teacher.
Yes. Okay. So that time I told you. So that so usually that the places of these forests where the people indigenous people, and who are indigenous people? Who are indigenous people, children? எப்பயும் காட்டுக்கு இருப்பாங்களா?
காட்டுல வாழலாம்.
ஓகே, எஸ் அவங்க எங்களுக்கு சொல்லலாம். ஓகே, சோ காட்டுல இருக்கிறவங்க ஆதி குடியினத்தவர்கள் இருக்கிறாங்களே, ஆதி மக்கள், அவங்க ஆதியிட குடியிறவங்க தானே, ரைட்? சோ அவங்களும் வந்து, சோ நாங்க பாக்குறோம் here human life also getting destroyed now. So damages caused to human life in the sense that we have to say that one, right? Directly that indigenous people, they have that people are destructed, right? That people are they are died out. So here as well as that is a direct reason, direct impact for human life, as well as even the people, those who are around the world, that those people also they are getting damages, because when a forest it gets under it gets under wildfire, so that oxygen, the level of the oxygen that gets reduced. Okay, that get reduced, right? So therefore, that even we people, we can, we can face some damages. We can face some, bad impacts due to this wildfire, right? And also property, right? Property in the sense all the things, the people and their properties, they would get destroyed, and also the houses. Okay. Next one, destruction of wildlife. So all the species of wildlife. There are number of species in a forest, right? We should think about a very large, very massive forest. Are they very huge, right? So they are that also destruction of wildlife. Next one, causing damages to vegetation cover, right? The whole places that would get removed. So they are that also a problem. Next one, pollution of the atmosphere, right? Because of the ashes and the fumes, they would release, or they would mix with the air. Then the pollution of the atmosphere will be taken place. Next one, impacts on water sources and soil, right? Lel, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, right. And next one, impacts of water sources. Impacts on water sources means sometimes the water sources, the water bodies, they would, how இன்னாகிக்கும் இல்லாமலாகியிருக்கும் அப்படித்தானே சில நேரம் வறண்டு போயிட்டிருக்கலாம், dried out, right? Next one, soil. Soil வந்து சில changes ஏற்படும் அப்படித்தானே, right? The fertility of soil will be reduced, right? குறைஞ்சிக்கும். So these are some problems. Next one, I have given you an exercise that it says, name five massive bushfire that occurred in the world recently. Okay, so you are using mobile phones, right? So you are browsing the internet, so you can use this opportunity to find these answers, that you can find the bushfire, recent bushfire occurred in the world. Okay, you type that one, so you will get all the bushfire where that bushfire have been occurred. So you can find out, right? And write down the country and the year they happened. So here, so beside to that year, that bushfire, you have to write the country and the year. Okay, so you have to write these two things. This is an exercise. That means I have given you. That is not to write, no need to write in a explaining or in a descriptive manner. You should write only the facts where you have to find from internet, and you just take them and write. This is the exercise I have given you. Okay, children, you got it, all of you? Fire. Okay, what is bushfire? Occurrence of fire. And now who is that? Fauzan is there. Fauzan.
அதிகமா தீ பரவு.
Okay. Okay, what is spreading? Are you looking at the mobile? The meaning for occurrence. Arif. Arif. ஏற்படுதல். Okay, ஏற்படுதல். So Fauzan, you are correct. What is occurring there? You should say that one. That is very important fact. What is occurring?
Fire.
Fauzan. இயற்கையாக அது பரவும். அப்படி அல்லாட்டிக்கு through human activities, மனித நடவடிக்கைகள் மூலம் பரவும். என்ன விளங்கணும்? மனித நடவடிக்கைகள் மூலமோ அல்லது இயற்கையாகவோ ஏற்படக்கூடிய என்னது நெருப்பு, அது எங்க? forest, scrublands and grasslands, right? அந்த நெருப்பு எப்படி இருக்கும்? விரைவாக பற்றக்கூடியது. சரியா? Right. So that is we call bushfire. Next one. There are many reasons behind of this bushfire, but there are two reasons they are important. They are two. All right, that prominent reasons are there. main reasons are there. One is aridity, வறட்சி. Aridity means எப்பொழுதுமே அந்த நிலம் வந்து வறட்சியாக இருக்கக்கூடிய regions, பிரதேசங்கள்ல வரும். அடுத்தது drought. எந்த இடத்துல வந்து திடீரென drought வந்துச்சோ அந்த இடங்கள்ல வந்து இந்த bushfire வரும். Okay. Then next one. Reasons for the occurrence of bushfire can be divided into two. Right? The first one is natural reasons. Next one is human activities. So the very important natural reasons are severe droughts. How the droughts are severe? என்னது எப்படியான droughts நார்மலானது இல்ல, அதிகமான, அதாவது அதிகமான வறட்சி வந்து அதிகமான வறட்சி, மிக வறட்சி. And dry winds, I told you dry winds are there. Okay, so dry winds, அந்த dry winds வந்து என்ன செய்யும், அது blow ஆகுற நேரம் வந்து அதுவும் வந்து என்ன மரங்களோட due to the abrasion, விண்டும் அந்த dry விண்டும் படுற நேரத்துல ஏற்பட உராயிறதுனால ஏற்படக்கூடிய என்னது அது
மின்னல்
மின்னல் தாக்கத்தாலையும் வந்து bushfire வரும். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் volcano eruption, ரைட்? எரிமலையில வெளியாகக்கூடிய அந்த நெருப்பு குழம்பு வந்து அல்லது அதால எஸ்கேப் ஆகக்கூடிய அந்த என்னது தீப்பொறி வந்து என்ன செய்யும், அந்த ஃபிளேம்ஸ் வந்து என்ன செய்யும், அது ஃபிளேம்ஸ் தானே, ஃபிளேம்ஸ் வந்து இது மரங்கள்ல விழுந்து அது வந்து காட்டுத்தீயாக மாறும். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் causing fire due to carelessness. இது நான் அடுத்தது பார்ப்போம். These are human activities causing fire due to carelessness. Right? Next one setting. Right? The next one, countries where constant mean அடிக்கடி. Right? Constantly getting bushfire. Constantly getting bushfire are Australia, Canada, USA, France, China, Indonesia, Central African countries. Right. The next one we learned that impacts of bushfire. Right. That this I said you damages goes to human lives, property and houses. The next one, destruction of wildlife. Okay. Not only the wildlife. So here I have mentioned you three. All the three, right, living items are here mentioned. Number one, you know that human life. Next one, wildlife. Next one, vegetation cover. And when we consider the environment, pollution of the atmosphere. Okay, you can explain all these impacts. Okay, next one, impacts on water sources and soil. So soil, the fertility of soil would be reduced, and also the water sources will be disappeared or something. Disappeared mean illamalaahirum sila nerangal appadiye. Then next one, exercise I have given you. So your work is you should write all these. Right? You can understand using this one, these slides, and also you have to what you have to do is this is the exercise that you have to doing, and they are sending the work to me. But zones are there, major earthquake zones of the world. How many major earthquake zones of the world? So what are the four zones? Yes, Jamhar, can you say the answer? Jamhar? Of fire, number one. Number two, Mediterranean to Himalaya mountain zone. C, Mid-Atlantic Ocean ridge. D, the African Rift Valley zone. Okay. And then now, Arif, what are the two reasons for tsunami? What are the two important reasons for tsunami? Arif. Earthquake, right? Earthquake and volcanic eruptions. Earthquake and volcanic eruptions that occur in the ocean bed. These two are the main reasons. Even the landslides in the ocean bed. So we have learned about tsunami. We learn about volcanoes. What is the volcano that is very important in Italy? It has erupted 2 times. Yes, Fasam Mahdi, can you say the answer? Yes, Hafi. Japan. Japanese people. How do they call cyclone? How do they call? Japanese people, how do they call cyclone? How do they call cyclone? Typhoon. They call typhoon. It is a kind of it is a
Typhoon.
cyclone.
Typhoon.
Yeah, it is a cyclone that occurs in Japan. Then we learn about bushfire. Okay, that's all. So you should learn all these natural hazards again, right? Do a simple revision and take it into your understanding. Don't read, just merely reading is doesn't matter. It does not work. Therefore, you have to understand the lesson, understand it and go, right?